Here's some 45 RPM singles I recently picked up at the flea market, many of which are promo copies. That's another thing I collect, is 45 RPM records. Here's a picture sleeve by the Beatles with no record, which I'm sure I can find one. Paul Revere and the Raiders with no record. Here's an interesting Led Zeppelin 45, Living Loving Maid, She's Just a Woman. Most of these had a whole lot of love on the flip side. This particular record is blank on the other side. This obviously came from a radio station. The Byrds with 8 Miles High and Turn, Turn, Turn. Crosby, Stills and Nash with Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, the edited down AM radio promo copy. Rick Derringer with the Edgar Winter Group with People Music. Blue Oyster Cult, Career of Evil. Edwin Starr, 25 Miles on a red Gordy promo label. Agnes English by John Fred and the Playboys. Jean by Oliver. Blue Haze with Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Indiana Wants Me, R. Dean Taylor on a red promo vinyl Rare Earth label. Sunshine Girl by the Parade. Jim Croce, Photographs and Memories and You Don't Mess Around with Jim. Neil Diamond, Kentucky Woman. Joe South, These Are Not My People and Birds of a Feather. Elton John with Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Jaws by Atlantic Ocean, I think one of those that didn't do anything. Sam Cooke with Summertime, Parts 1 and 2. The Four Freshmen with Funny How Time Slips Away and Charade. Rick Nelson on Decca, She Belongs to Me. An oldies reissue label on the Roulette label, The Mamas and the Papas, Look Through My Window, and Monday Monday. Leonard Skinnard, Freebird, mono on one side, stereo on the other. Gary Wright, Love is Alive. Bobby V, Beautiful People and I May Be Gone. Another reissue label. Jimmy Reed, Honest I Do and Signals of Love. NRBQ, the A side is Get That Gasoline Blues. Flavor on Columbia with Sally Had a Party. P.S. I Love You by the Hilltoppers. Mr. Acker Belk, A Taste of Honey and Only You and You Alone. He was an instrumentalist. The Beatles, Baby You're a Rich Man and All You Need Is Love. Kind of beat up, but I think it'll play. Donny Osmond with Puppy Love. Booker T and the MGs, Soul Limbo. The Moody Blues with Tuesday Afternoon. A record that's supposed to be by the Rolling Stones. I can't get no satisfaction. Promo copy, but it's mislabeled and I don't recognize what's on it. So I have to post that sometime. Maybe you can help me out with that. The Cake, which was an oddball girl group. You Can Have Him. Marie Osmond with Paul Davis, You're Still New to Me. Got that because it's a Paul Davis record and he's from my hometown. Sutherland Brothers and Quiver, Arms of Mary. Greg Lake, I Believe in Father Christmas. The Royal Guardsman, Return of the Red Baron. Dr. Hook, Levitate. Taxman by Black Oak, Arkansas, Beatles cover. Pilot with January, their big hit was Magic. Dion doing Purple Haze, and that's the same Purple Haze that Jimi Hendrix made famous. It's kind of hard to imagine Dion taking that on, but there it is. Sonny and Cher, Living for You. The Four Seasons, December '63. Painter, I'm Going Home to Rock and Roll. Redbone, I've Got to Find the Right Woman. Robin Trower, Two Rolling Stones, and Procol Harum, Pandora's Box. You almost never find 45s by Robin Trower. 5-Man Electrical Band, Absolutely Right, and You and I, Butterfly. Vandenberg with Ready for You and Burning Heart. I think Burning Heart's the A-side. Phoebe Snow with Easy Street and Harpo's Blues. Leonard Skinner with I Know a Little and What's Your Name. Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen that brought us Hot Rod Lincoln. This one's entitled Roll Your Own. New Riders of the Purple Sage, 15 Days Under the Hood. Jay Giles Band, Where Did Our Love Go? Leapy Lee on the Ma'am label, Just Another Night and My Advice to You. Little Arrows is the only thing I'm familiar with by him. The Pool Game by Jeb and Cousin Easy. That's sort of a risque comedy record. America with You Can Do Magic. Fleetwood Mac on a back-to-back hits label, Over My Head and Will You Ever Win. Bonnie Guitar on Dot with Mr. Fire Eyes. Cher from the late 80s, If I Could Turn Back Time. Jim Stafford, I Ain't Working, and I Got Stoned and I Missed It. Okay. And the Jackson 5 with I Am Love, one of their later hits. Culture Club with Time Clock of the Heart. Remember that one well. And the last one we have here is by Rhythm Heritage, theme from Young Frankenstein. Their big hit was theme from SWAT, but it's my most recent 45 RPM record finds. I've probably got close to 6,000 45 RPM records. We'll be undertaking the task of getting them all in alphabetical order. I'm getting tired of having to go through boxes of records just to find the one I want. And I really like finding these old radio station promo copies because many of those records have a mono version of the hit song that was only heard on radio, and the only place it's available is an old radio station promo 45, and so there you go. But anyway, that's my most recent 45 RPM record scores, and I'm constantly on the lookout for more, so thanks for watching, and more to come later.